Guess what?
What?
It's Monday.
It's not a good Monday.
Sorry. Well, you want to talk about it?
3D printer's messed up. Something I did. There is a feeder tube, and it was acting up. It was doing a different thing last time.
It had a different problem.
Had a different problem. So I had to pull the feeder tube out, and then the feeder tube goes into another plastic thing, and then there's like a blue clip that kind of keeps the plastic thing from popping out. Pulled the blue clip, can't find said blue clip now. So now while the filament is extruding, the feeder tube isn't staying into place, so it's not...
Basically, it's not getting enough plastic, so it's not printing anything solid. So, like, things are coming out all wonky looking. You guys can't
Squishy.
tell that that's wonky looking. But they're super soft. Like, there's holes in them, so when you press on them, they have give. Like, it's not good. We're still shy what I need for terrain for my dungeon.
It's not going to be ready.
We have a little bit of time.
I'm
you
not
might
here.
be able to fix it after you get back from Gen Con.
I don't know.
So,
Super disappointed and depressed.
I'm sorry.
It's alright.
We
Technology. Sometimes, you know,
it's not your friend.
you think you have a good grasp on it, and it's like, watch what I can do.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's alright. That stinks.
Yeah.
How was your Monday?
Busy. I had a lot of work at work.
Work at work is good.
Work at work is good. And then I, of course, worked on a little D&D. Although not as much as I have been the last couple days. I took it pretty easy today.
You did say something this morning. Can you talk about that?
Yes. So this morning I had a revelation. So I have been trying to figure out, I want to put my world inside of a world that has already been created by Matthew Mercer. I want to play within Exandria, which is the world that he built for his campaign.
That's disappointing to me.
He released the campaign guide, but I wanted to build my own continent.
I think you should create your own world.
Okay, I don't want to make my own world. A continent is more than enough. I'm going to be busy for years on just a freaking continent.
All right.
But as you guys may have seen before, this is Kiergaard.
Can't see it.
You can't see that. I have a map of the city that made sense to me. I understood where things were in the country, like where the capital was, where the mountains were. Like, I understood the general layout. However, it did not make sense in his world map for it to have worked out that way. Like, when you think about shipping and trade routes, when you think about how people would have traveled places, my continent did not make sense in his world. So what did I do?
You created your own world?
I drew my map today, which you guys again can't see, but I drew a map today of the continent. I'm like, how do I get around this problem?
It's a small continent.
It's not to scale.
Oh, because I was gonna say I could walk that.
It's like this big on the paper. It's not that big in real life. I basically took my continent and I inverted it. I put it in the upside down. Actually, I just turned it over and I was like, it makes way more sense if you turn it upside down. So literally, north is now south, south is now north, east is now west, west is now east, and it suddenly makes sense. Sometimes, you know, when you change your perspective, everything becomes so clear. This is exactly that. I literally stood my continent on head and it was like, oh, of course, that's exactly how that works. So
you think if I hold a 3D printer upside down, it'll work?
Maybe.
No, pretty sure that's not how it works at all.
I think gravity's gonna be against you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was my big thing today, was definitely feeling that I understand how it fits into a larger world. Not that we're gonna be necessarily immediately playing in the larger world, but I have an understanding of how it works and it makes logical sense, which is important to me. I also named my continent today, which I think is what you were originally referring to.
No, I was referring to you flipping it up. So
oh.
Your continent's name is?
Sarah Adele.
Sarah Adele. Sarah
Adele.
Sarah Adele?
S-E-R apostrophe A-D-E-L. Sarah Adele.
Well, that's Sarah Adele.
if you want to say it wrong, you can say it wrong, but you're gonna say it wrong the whole time.
Cyrodiil.
Yeah.
Why?
It made sense to me. I played around with letter combinations this morning until something sounded right, and it sounded right. Yeah. So the continent of Cyrodiil, the capital is Targaris, and Kiergaard is a city within the continent. I made a freaking continent, guys. Let's just go with that.
What's the square mileage on your continent?
I don't know yet.
Oh. It's a lot of work. I did nothing.
He wants all these details.
I do.
And then he's like, why are you working on D&D all the time? What are you working on? And I'm like, you freaking want to know how many miles it is between Targaris and Kiergaard, man.
True. I just feel like you're never going to be done with this.
No, it's a lifelong project at this point. That's what it feels like.
All right.
Also, I've been painting a lot of miniatures over the last week or so, and I have amassed a grand total of 17. Wow. I didn't actually count in advance.
Can't get any more because the 3D printer's not working.
I have painted 17 for this campaign.
That's significant.
That's a lot.
You should look at
and it's not enough, guys.
You should look at the D&D box and see if there are any miniatures in there.
Oh, right. You're going to pull out Wrath of Charlemagne.
Yeah, Wrath of Charlemagne and Castles of Ravenloft. And maybe even check Descent.
Okay.
So there's
Descent
stuff.
isn't painted, though.
Neither is Wrath of the Charlemagne.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I still have to paint them?
Yeah, you got a lot of stuff
I'll
to do.
look. Anyway, so that was my D&D excitement today. But I didn't really want to talk about D&D today. I know. Tonight is wrestling. Something we haven't talked about in a long time.
Very long time.
But it is wrestling, and it is the last Raw before SummerSlam on Sunday. So we will definitely be staying up to watch it, because whatever storylines will culminate on Sunday will definitely be teed up tonight, so that we're prepped and ready to go. Tonight and tomorrow.
It should be a good time.
So yeah, I'm excited.
We'll see what happens.
See my man.
Seth, you think Seth's doing up? I don't know what he's doing on
being epic in everything that he does.
Well, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm just kind of blah today.
Eric's just upset because the 3D printer's broken, guys. So be nice to him.
It's just a shame. Like I'm good at fixing things, I feel like. And this, I don't have a real solution yet.
You will think of one.
My initial thought would be, well, 3D print the part that you need.
Not if your 3D printer isn't working.
Yeah.
No.
I might just have to contact Ultimaker and
see if they'll send you a replacement.
Get replacement parts, which means I'm a month away from this working again.
I'm sorry.
It is disappointing.
I can adjust my dungeon. It'll be okay.
We'll see what happens.
Because it was just floors and a door.
It's disappointing.
It'll be okay. It'll still be good, I promise.
2 more days here.
It's not about the terrain.
2 more days here before I head out to Gen Con.
Yep.
I've added 2 new games to my list.
What are those?
Maybe I lied. I think I added 3 more games to my list.
That's a lot of
games. To purchase. I do think Photosynthesis is a game to purchase.
Yep.
What was the other one that I told you?
Viral.
What? Viral is the other one that...
They were mentioned in Social Sunday, and I now forget who mentioned it. Was it...
I'm not 100% sure. A couple of you mentioned it.
I'm sorry.
Viral's the other one, and the third one is Dr. Evil.
I know nothing.
Citadel of something.
Okay.
It looks pretty interesting.
Cool.
So I think as of now, there are probably
32 games. 31
6
games.
to 8 board games that I might be coming home with.
That's a lot of board games.
We'll see. Kingdom Death is going to have a
Gen Con exclusive.
Gen Con exclusive miniature.
Okay.
That maybe I'll pick up. They are showing the new board and everything.
Cool. That's awesome. That'll be really cool.
So I'll be able to see that.
You should definitely get some video of that.
Yeah. And I think that's it. I don't... Okay. We'll see. I'm still... I think I'm going to look and see where the board games I want, where the booths are located, so I can go and attack them.
Yes.
Day 1.
That sounds smart. I don't have D&D tomorrow.
We're gonna play some Warhammer.
Eric said that we're gonna play some Warhammer tomorrow. So you have that to look forward to tomorrow, guys. We'll talk about Warhammer instead of D&D for once.
I think people aren't excited about that either.
We'll be prepping Eric and packing him up to go. So maybe we'll do a little talk about what he's taking with him.
Nothing.
I'm packing you up, dear.
It's
like sending you off to camp.
I don't need that much. I need a few articles of clothing, and then I'm going with a big empty suitcase.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
There's really nothing to bring. I'm debating if I want to bring any like shorts and a workout shirt, but we'll see. I don't have any beef jerky, which is what I feel like I need, but that's for another time. I think that's it. At least that's it for me.
Yeah, he's just a little bummed, guys. So give him all your warm, happy thoughts.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll get this to work and this
you're gonna
printer
come
will
up
work
with a
again.
brilliant idea to fix it. You always do. That's why I'm not concerned.
Don't feel like it. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right.
Hopefully you guys are having a better day than I am. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will talk to you next time.
Bye, guys.